Hello friends, myself R.D. Mazen, Assistant Professor MIT Aurangabad, presenting my next video on double integration in polar form. Let us see the example. Evaluate double integration of r sine theta with respect to r theta over the cardioid. Equation of that cardioid is r is equal to a into 1 minus cos theta above the initial line. Therefore, the first step is we have to draw that cardioid. Therefore, making this line theta equals to 0, theta equals to pi by 2, and that cardioid equation is r is equal to a into 1 minus cos theta. Therefore, this is that figure of the cardioid. Therefore, region of integration is the portion of that cardioid which lies above the initial line. Therefore, I have shaded it, that portion above the initial line. And then making a strip, elongated strip, whose lower end is on the pole and upper end at curve, r is equal to a into 1 minus cos theta. And therefore, we get, as per the rules, first integration is always with respect to first integrating with respect to r between limits r is equal to, on pole r is 0 to r is equal to, upper end lies on this cardioid a into 1 minus cos theta. Then result is integrated with respect to theta by moving that strip from this line theta is equals to 0 to the line theta equals to pi by 2, between theta is equals to 0 to theta is equals to pi. And therefore, that I double integration value, if we denote by I, it is double integration of r sine theta, first with respect to r, between limits r is equals to 0 to r is equals to a 1 minus cos theta, and then integrating with respect to theta, the result, we have to integrate with respect to theta, between theta equals to 0 to theta is equals to pi. Okay, and therefore, as we are to form with respect to r first, sin theta is constant term, we take it outside. Therefore, limit from 0 to pi, sin theta outside, d theta. Integration of r with respect to r is r square by 2, and limit from 0 to a into 1 minus cos theta. Okay, 1 by 2 constant, we can take it outside. Integral from 0 to pi, sin theta as it is. Substituting the upper and lower limit, upper limit it becomes a square 1 minus cos theta square, minus lower limit at 0, and then its integration with respect to theta. A square constant, we can take it outside. Therefore, it is a square by 2, limit from 0 to pi, sin theta as it is, into 1 minus cos theta bracket square with respect to theta. Then we try to convert this to half angle. Sin theta we know that as 2 sin theta cos theta, and 1 minus cos theta is 2 sin square theta by 2. Therefore, converting it, that step once again here, it is a square by 2 integral from 0 to pi sin theta into 1 minus cos theta bracket square and with respect to theta. Converting it into half angle, we get a square by 2 as it is, limit 0 to pi as it is, sin theta we can write down as 2 sin theta by 2 into cos of theta by 2, and that 1 minus cos theta is 2 sin square theta by 2 and that bracket square and its integration with respect to theta. And then simplifying it, 2 square 4, 4 to the 8, a square by 2, limit from 0 to pi, sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 as it is, and this becomes sin theta by 2 raised to 4. Okay, and therefore it is 4a square integral from 0 to pi. If you combine these two terms, we get sin theta by 2 raised to 5 cos of theta by 2 d theta. We call this as equation 1. Sin theta raised to m cos theta raised to n, limit 0 to pi by 2, but here the limits are 0 to pi. Therefore we use the substitution for theta by 2 as, put theta by 2 is equals to t, suppose. Differentiating it, we get d theta is equals to 2 dt, and new limits, when theta is 0, we get 0 by 2, we get t equals to 0, and when theta is pi, we get pi by 2. And therefore substituting these new limits in equation 1, that equation 1 becomes 4a square. Instead of 0 to pi, the limits are 0 to pi by 2, new limits, and this become sin theta by 2 is t raised to 5 and cos of t, and d theta is 2 dt. And therefore simplifying it, taking 2 outside, we get 8a square integral from 0 to pi by 2 sin t raised to 5 cos t dt, and therefore it is equals to, applying that reduction formula, it is 8a square as it is, yes, n minus 1, therefore 5 minus 1 we get 4, next is 2, last term is 2, therefore 4 into 2, here for this it is 1 as last term, divided by sum of these two, 5 plus 1 we get 6, then subtracting 2 we get 4, again subtracting 2 we get 2, into k, the value of k, here both are odd, and therefore we consider the value of k as 1. Okay, and then simplify it, 8 get cancelled, therefore it is 8a square by 6. And therefore it is equals to, dividing by 2 we get 4a square by 3 as the required answer. Okay. Therefore, the value of that double integration is 4a square by 3. Therefore, if you are watching my videos, please like and share it, as well as subscribe to my channel for latest updates on new videos. Thank you very much.